The spirits are with us today. Yes, the light guides us. Let us honor them. With gratitude.
Y'all, this breakup just went from messy to straight up supernatural. Because now Stefon Diggs' own mother is accusing Cardi B of putting voodoo on her son, and she's saying Cardi allegedly has a Yoruba shrine overseas where she calls on spiritual forces. Yes, that's the level we're at. One minute, Mama Diggs was smiling in Cardi's face and hyping up the relationship. The next minute, Cardi dumps Stefon right at the Super Bowl, and suddenly his entire life starts falling apart. He lost the game, got hit with lawsuits, and got dropped from his team, all within a few weeks. And now his own mother is saying none of that is a coincidence. According to her, Cardi didn't just walk away. She spiritually destroyed him. And if that sounds wild, wait until you hear why people online are actually entertaining the theory. Because old clips recently resurfaced of Cardi talking about doing black magic on men. And there's the mysterious post she made about an Orisha deity after her split with Offset. So now the internet is asking one messy question. Did Cardi really put some kind of spiritual work on the men she dates? Or is Stefon's mom just trying to find someone to blame while his career spirals? And trust me, the deeper this story goes, the stranger the receipts start looking. So let's get into it. Girl, not Stefon's mom switching up on Cardi B the moment Cardi dumped Stefon. She made it clear that she approved of Cardi and Stefon's relationship, but come to find out that Cardi was not the only relationship she approved of, if you catch my drift. During the Super Bowl, Mama Diggs had us shook when she was caught being buddy-buddy with Stefon's other baby mamas. And like that wasn't messy enough, she also sat in the same section as Pri, who is Stefon's supposed bestie. Yes, the same Pri who was Offset's side piece and had Cardi crashing out on social media.
Cause you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face, over and over and over and over and over again until you be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl.
Him doing all that after he cheated on Cardi and had multiple babies last year alone was the last straw for Cardi. And she dumped him right at the Super Bowl. She didn't even wait until the game was over because she left immediately after the halftime show. And honestly, it was like Cardi was Stefon's good luck charm because the moment she left him, his life was turned upside down. Not only did he lose the Super Bowl, but he also caught yet another case when he got sued by his former chef. And like that wasn't bad enough, he got dropped by the Patriots after only 1 year into his 3-year contract. And considering that he didn't exactly have a standout season with the Patriots, well, let's just say that other teams are not exactly falling over themselves to sign him. And to add insult to injury, if the team had kept him on for just 1 more week, then he would have been entitled to a $6 million bonus from the team. So not only did he lose out on his salary, but he missed out on $6 million, which just made it worse. So, not only is he facing charges for his case against the chef, but he just might be going broke soon. Because if there is one thing we know about Stefon, it's that he's a heavy spender. And considering that he has like 500,000 baby mamas, yeah, it is not looking good for him. And y'all wanna guess who his mom blames? Cardi B, that's who. According to Mama Diggs, she is heavy into some voodoo and even has a Yoruba shrine in West Africa where she worships some deities and practices some really dark magic. Mama Diggs is claiming that Cardi was so jealous over Stefon seeing other women that she decided to ruin his life over it. According to her, Cardi has a history of ruining the lives of men she gets involved with whenever things don't go her way, or if she feels hurt, and now she's supposedly doing the same thing to Stefon. As insane as this sounds, this is not the first time that Cardi has faced voodoo allegations because those rumors have been around for a hot minute. For example, y'all remember when Azealia Banks claimed that Cardi B had her family members doing voodoo on Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj also claimed that she found out that a female rapper tried to do voodoo on her on multiple occasions.
What if one of your favorite rappers went and did voodoo, like actually went to a voodoo person?
Now, she didn't name any names, but Cardi clearly caught her shade because she denied the allegations and claimed that people were being prejudiced toward her because she's Hispanic.
And I just find it so prejudiced because I've seen so many comments like that before, and I think people will be commenting that. I find that very prejudiced because I'm part Hispanic. People claim that I do santeria or I will do santeria. First of all.
But the thing is, Cardi's own words soon came back to bite her in the behind because an old video resurfaced of her talking about doing black magic to men as punishment for messing with her.
Like I could be infatuated by them. Like I probably do black magic on them. Fucking crazy. Have you ever did black magic on a guy?
Yeah, Maybe Mama Diggs has a point after all. Oh, but it gets spicier because blogger Storm Monroe claimed that he had receipts about how she allegedly used Voodoo to get Offset and keep him.
But the problem is that Cardi admitted to some of what she does to Offset. Cardi's been trying to dominate Offset and use domination spells on Offset for years. And it doesn't work. They're still married. Like, he ain't divorced her, but he doesn't give a about her at all. It ain't stopped her from cheating. It ain't stopped. So I don't know what Offset practices. I don't know if he has protection as well. But Cardi ran that mouth a little bit too much, admitted to what she does to Offset, and the mama whooped that ass. Why doesn't it work? I don't know. I don't.
When Offset and Cardi first got together, Offset was definitely the bigger star. The Migos were at their peak and were on top of the industry. Cardi was already getting motion as well, but the Migos were one of the biggest groups at the time. And if she really did use Voodoo on Offset, well, it explains how and why things got toxic in their marriage, because y'all know how messy and toxic love spells can be. However, Cardi denied the allegations yet again and claimed that she doesn't mess around with stuff like that.
There has been a rumor out there that I do fucking black magic, y'all. No, I don't play that shit. I don't need that shit. My destiny is my destiny. Your destiny is yours. I don't need to do anything on nobody for thing. I always, if I you know what's so crazy? When I pray to God, you know what's so crazy? When I pray to God, and I feel like so many people, so many enemies are like just trying to disturb me, trying to drive me nuts.
But yet again, she ended up exposing herself because she seemed to confirm the rumors that she put some sort of voodoo on Offset after their divorce. Y'all remember when Offset asked her to pay him spousal support during their divorce? After that news broke, Cardi took to Instagram and shared a photo of a Santeria deity together with a message, "Arrows gotta fly." But soon after, some people on social media started claiming that the image was actually Oshosi, an Orisha. Oshosi is known as a powerful spirit that people call on for things like protection, hunting, and justice. But here's where people started raising their eyebrows, because Cardi has always been very clear that she only believes in Jesus and doesn't practice anything outside of that. So the big question became, why is she suddenly posting images of Santeria deities? Now, a lot of people online are accusing her of being dishonest about her beliefs and messing with something sacred that she doesn't even truly follow, all just to take a jab at Offset. Just to be clear, Santeria is not witchcraft. Santeria and Yoruba traditions are deeply rooted spiritual systems that come out of West Africa and the Afro-Caribbean, passed down through generations. Witchcraft, on the other hand, usually refers to occult practices, which are a completely different lane. And that's why some folks feel like she's just dipping in and out of practices she doesn't actually understand, treating sacred religions like tools to either get what she wants or get back at someone. For a lot of people watching, that kind of energy isn't something you casually play around with. But now, Stefon's mom is claiming that Cardi has been lying to us the entire time because she does place voodoo on her ops. And now that she's on the outs with Stefon, she is allegedly sending the forces of all her Orishas after Stefon. And that's the reason things seem to be going from bad to worse for him. And honestly, the more the situation unfolds, the messier it gets. Because on one hand, Stefon's life really did start spiraling right after the split. So of course, his mom is looking at the timing and side-eyeing Cardi B like something deeper is going on. But on the other hand, a lot of people feel like Mama Diggs might just be trying to protect her son's image and shift the blame. Because if we're being real, Stefon already had a reputation for messy relationships and drama long before Cardi ever entered the picture. And when it comes to the spiritual accusations, that's where things get tricky. The images Cardi posted of Orishas and the talk about Yoruba traditions don't automatically mean someone is doing dark magic. Those belief systems are real religions with deep cultural roots, not some Hollywood spellbook people can just throw around whenever they're mad. So now the question isn't just whether Mama Diggs is telling the truth, it's whether Cardi's exes are really victims of some spiritual payback, or if these men are simply watching their own choices catch up with them. Either way, one thing is clear. This drama is far from over. This situation could get a whole lot messier. And knowing Cardi, she's never been the type to sit quietly while someone drags her name through the mud.